Welcome to the Scrapbooking Inspiration Podcast. I'm your host, Melissa Shannon, founder of Digital Scrapbooking HQ.com, and today I'm here to welcome 2018. I've been taking the past few weeks to plan what 2018 will look like at Digital Scrapbooking HQ, and I wanted to share it with you. So today it's just me on the podcast, no guests, but I'm hoping that what I've got to share will be super exciting for you. So over the years, I've done a lot of different classes and blog posts and podcasts and all kinds of things at Digi Scrap HQ. And I've used this podcast to talk about exciting promotions that I've been a part of, chat with other scrapbookers, and hopefully provide you with some inspiration for your scrapbooking. This year, there's a lot to look forward to. I'll be continuing this podcast and I plan to release it about once a month or more frequently as the need arises. You know, if I've got a fun guest that I want to share with you, I'll certainly be adding a couple of extra episodes. Last year, the series was all about my favourite scrapbooking things. And I hope that if you haven't heard it, you'll take the time to go listen to those episodes from 2017. They were pretty fun. In 2018, I'll be continuing to post weekly blog posts. I include tutorials in Photoshop Elements or other programs you might use in your scrapbooking. And I also generally share a layout I've created almost every week. And of course, I'll continue offering classes in Photoshop Elements and classes that help you get more of your photos off your hard drive and into your life. The first class that's coming in 2018 is Get Organized Supplies. This class is by far my most requested class, and it was first released in 2013 on my own site, and then it spent a couple of years at the Daily Digi, and we're welcoming it home. And I've re-recorded all the videos in the brand new Photoshop Elements 2018. But if you haven't got the most up-to-date version, you can still benefit from this class. Most of what I show you can work in any program. So Get Organized Supplies is all about organizing your digital scrapbooking supplies. So it's perfect for digital scrapbookers, but it's also great for people who have downloaded lots of freebies to use in their paper scrapbooking and would love to find them more easily. So keep an eye out for that and jump on my mailing list at digiscraphq.com/new if you would like to hear about the release of that class. Something new that I've started last year quietly, a little bit under the radar, was doing Facebook Lives. Each Friday I jump on Facebook and I share a tip that's got something to do with what we've been talking about this week on the blog. So, as I'm recording this, I've just done a Facebook Live all about using instant photo spots in Photoshop Elements. So you can easily find those by heading to Digital Scrapbooking HQ and then clicking on the videos link, and you'll see all of those Facebook Lives. We have we've got 3 up there so far, and we've got quite a few other videos there that are fun for you to watch too. I had been hoping to also do YouTube Lives, but I have a little bit more work to do though, so they're not quite ready yet. But speaking of YouTube, did you know I've got hundreds of free videos on YouTube? If you head to digiscraphq.com/YouTube, you can check out my playlists, and I just uploaded a flick through of over 100 pages of layouts that I ordered from Persnickety Prints. So if you've ever considered printing and ordering your layouts from Persnickety Prints, you want to check that out. During the year at Digital Scrapbooking HQ and on this podcast, I also promote some wonderful projects and classes from around the scrapbooking world. Often I do have a special coupon code or a special link for you to use that will give you a great deal on the class, but will also help support Digital Scrapbooking HQ in the form of affiliate commissions. Of course, I only share the classes that I really love, and most of the classes I actually take myself, so you'll see me in the classroom. The first one that's coming up that I will be sharing with you is Layout a Day. And if you listened to the last episode in 2017, you heard Alice and I chatting all about that. So if you head to digiscraphq.com/scraphappy, you can see all the information about the current Layout a Day projects. Even if you're not listening to this at the time of recording, that link always works for you. So I love Layout a Day, and I'm excited for that to start in February. I also promote a number of other great creative and scrapbooking and photography businesses as they come across my desk, and I often try to jump in on the podcast with interviews to just help you get to know the people. So if you're considering taking a class with them, you can hear about their enthusiasm and why they created the classes and all that good stuff. So what have you got planned for 2018? Mine is looking like it's going to be filled with a lot of scrapbooking. I've got 2 layouts I'm creating this week to prepare for Layout a Day. I'll be continuing on with Project Life in the Project Life app, and I'm even hoping to go ahead and print from the Project Life app. I've got to get that all sorted out, but I've almost finished my 2017 pages, so I will definitely be doing a video of that when it arrives, all going well. And then I'll be continuing with my more traditional style digital scrapbooking pages, and I'm hoping to get a lot more of my memorabilia albums done. I haven't done much in them in the last probably 2 years, and it's getting to that point where my memorabilia shelf is overflowing. If you ever listen to that old episode of the Paper Clipping Roundtable, you may remember that I've put everything in those jolly memorabilia albums, even my tiara from my wedding. So I hope to see you all around at the site, and if you'd like links to anything I've talked about today, you can head to scrapbookingpodcast.com to see the latest episodes, and if you'd like links to anything I've talked about in this episode, you can head to scrapbookingpodcast.com/69 for all the show notes. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that 2018 brings you plenty of wonderful memories and plenty of time to scrapbook them. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for taking the time to listen to the Scrapbooking Inspiration Podcast today. If you'd like to learn more, head to scrapbookingpodcast.com, where you can find the show notes for this episode and the links to everything we've talked about.